Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kayla Copperell with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Monday, October 24th, 2022. General Motors has set the end of January as the time to start bringing U.S. salaried employees back to the office for at least 3 days a week, the Free Press has learned. Earlier this week, GM department heads started meeting with their teams to discuss the automaker's plans to bring the workforce back to the office on a more regular schedule. People familiar with the plans told the Free Press. GM spokeswoman Maria Reynal stopped short of confirming the timing, but said the company is talking to employees about the policy for returning to the office. Starting January 30th, GM plans to require a minimum of 3 days a week in the office, though there will be flexibility depending on the job and department. In her note to employees, Mary Barra wrote that the pandemic has improved dramatically, allowing for a safe return to the office, where GM's push to transform the company will benefit from a more in-person collaboration. GM is launching 30 new EVs globally over the next 3 years, with the target to build 1 million EVs in North America by the end of 2025. In other news, the Metro Detroit franchisees of Cousins Maine Lobster food truck are expanding and adding a second truck. The menu includes Maine or Connecticut-style lobster rolls, lobster tots, and lobster bisque. The food truck is also available for catering events. Cousins Maine Lobster food truck is known for its 2012 Shark Tank appearance, where cousins Sabine Lomack and Jim Telesky struck a deal with shark Barbara Corcoran to launch the business. It has since grown from a single food truck to more than 50 trucks and restaurants in dozens of cities throughout the country. Detroit Institute of Bagels is also planning to reopen in Detroit's core city neighborhood with a menu that includes boiled and baked bagels with cream cheese and coffee. The establishment also plans to offer Jewish deli classics like challah and rye bread, pastrami, and matzo ball soup, owner Ben Newman wrote in an email. Prince Valley Market on Michigan Avenue in southwest Detroit has 2 new bakery items for fall. Available through October are fresh-made pumpkin empanadas and pumpkin muffins. Prince Valley Market is known for its selection of grab-and-go items and house-made tamales.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kristen Seamus. There's good news when it comes to the monkeypox outbreak in Michigan. Data from the state health department shows the pace of new infections has slowed, growing at a rate of 26% over the last 4 weeks. That compares with a more than 400% increase during the month of August. Dr. Natasha Bagdasarian, the state's chief medical executive, told the Free Press it's evidence that vaccines and public health outreach are working. Last week, the state reported 311 known total cases in Michigan, with more than a third identified in the city of Detroit. While the outlook is promising, Bagdasarian says the work to stop the spread of monkeypox shouldn't let up now. More must be done to address racial inequities around vaccine distribution and ensure that more people of color have access to vaccines. Although 59% of Michigan's monkeypox cases have been among people who are Black, only 17% of vaccine doses have been given to that population. People also should continue to limit the number of sexual partners they have, seek out vaccines if they're at high risk, and seek treatment if they develop symptoms. To learn more, go to freep.com.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The Detroit Lions facing the Dallas Cowboys. In Dallas, there's always something that happens. Sunday was no different. Multiple missed calls paired with multiple Lions mishaps pushes Detroit to a 1-5 record following their 24-6 loss to the Cowboys. The teams traded field goals in the first half to give the Lions a 6-3 lead. In the second half, a Jared Goff interception that was not reviewed by the officials led to the Cowboys taking the lead for good. With the score 10-6 in the fourth quarter, Jamal Williams fumbled for the first time in his career, just inches away from the goal line. Instead of coming off the bye with an upset victory on the road, the Lions are now 1-5, and calls of the same old Lions are louder and louder.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, check out freep.com.